Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the women's flyweight bout between Lauren Murphy versus Joanne Calderwood. And with this one, I'm leaning to Joanne Calderwood. I'm saying it's real early, but I do got my concerns with Lauren Murphy, what she brings. I think she has made like small improvements to her striking and her overall game, but those small improvements have made significant those small improvements have made significant effect in her current streak. Like a jab was a significant improvement, or a small improvement, or a small improvement to her overall striking game, but significant in her fight with Andrea Lee, where she was able to land a jab. Like Andrea Lee was looking good out striking her or landing good on her, but the jab, she couldn't avoid the jab because Andrea Lee don't move her head. But that jab was able to swell her Andrea Lee's lips up, have her mouthpiece falling out and whatnot. But yeah, it was a big effect in that fight. In some of her other fights, her improvements in her striking, already having a good ground game, was against Roxanne Modafferi. Was able to just really beat Roxanne Modafferi every single point in that fight and just bullied her almost in that one to a decision. So yeah, like small little improvements make significant changes in her game. And I feel like that could be a factor in this fight against Joanne Calderwood, who is an amazing offensive striker, but at times defensively can have issues because she can be a lot of times be flat-footed, a lot of times be stationary and like head don't move. So a jab can be very destructive against her, especially if Lauren Murphy's able to mix it all up well. But I don't think Lauren Murphy's a true stud fighter. Like, she's not a true standout stellar star. She's not a A-side fighter. She's a B or C-side fighter. I don't know where I'm going with this, but she's not that high IQ fighter. But I feel like with her skill set, she should be able to beat Lauren. I mean, she should be able to beat Calderwood, but I'm still going to lean to Calderwood with one. Like, so I don't think she's a super up there fighter. But this is very short division, so like they're all up there. But I'm talking about like she's not definitely not a Shevchenko in terms of skills or IQ or all putting all together. But talent, skills, mindset, athleticism, etc. She definitely far from the full package. But I feel with her skill set, her jab can be a factor. Use her jab to get in on the inside, get some underhooks, pin Calderwood to the cage, look for takedowns, be a little bit more aggressive with that. But she only goes for she probably goes for more than two takedowns in the fight, maybe more than two, but she only ever, as far as in the UFC, has scored 2 takedowns maximum. In a 3-round fight, I won a little bit more. I won 3 or 4 or 5. Doesn't fight where I feel that overall Joanne Calderwood is the better striker. But neither of these women are hard to hit. I would say they aren't hard to hit. But I did like with Calderwood's performance in her last fight against Jessica. Like, I feel like that was probably her best performance I've seen from her. She was able to just take advantage of the aggression of Jessica and to put her in the clinch, land good elbows, land good knees, and land good teeps. Like, she really was chewing up Jessica that whole fight. She showed good skills. I feel like she could do similar to Lauren Murphy. Similar, but not the same. But use her distance, use her reach. That's the only thing she haven't got to reach. She'll be 1 inch taller, but I think she gives up 2 inches of reach. But I feel like she's longer with her strike. She's better at controlling her distance and extending on her punches. So I feel like it will appear that she has the reach, just because she uses what reach she does have better than Lauren Murphy. I feel like she's faster and has more tools on the feet. She definitely has more tools on the feet. So I feel like she can land her teeps at distance, land her jab, land her overhands, and land her elbows in the clinch and knees, and that'd be the difference in this one. But to conclude this one, I see it going to decision. And I think what is the ultimate factor is activity. Joanne Calderwood being active at distance, mid-distance, and in the clinch. So landing her shots at the distance, forcing Murphy to kind of come on the inside. And I don't think Murphy's going to be active enough for her takedowns. I feel like that's the biggest factor. She needs to be more active for takedowns and her clinching and initiating the clinch and grappling game is one, and I feel like she's not going to be. I think she's going to spend too much time striking and going to be losing that battle. Whether it be about a mile, about an inch or a mile, she's going to be losing that battle. And Murphy and Calderwood simply going to be outworking her. I think, like I said, at distance, mid-distance, and on the inside with her knees and her elbows in the clinch, she's going to be outworking Murphy in this one. And I do see this as a pretty close decision, but I think it's going to be clear that Joanne Calderwood has done enough once the final bell rings. So in this one, I got Joanne Calderwood via decision.